Today we're driving and looking at this beautiful 1966 Chevrolet 396 SS Chevelle directly from the A-Steel showroom. This is a true SS car, and you can tell that by looking at the cowl tag for the 138 number. If there's not a 138 on that cowl tag, it wasn't a real SS car. All these cars came straight from the factory with a 396 big block engine.
This car will be considered by many as a heavily optioned car. It came from the factory with AC, power-assisted brakes. It also came equipped with bucket seats, a console, 4-speed, and the gauge package.
In 1966, the Chevelle SS became a separate model line identified by a 138 on the cowl trim tag. The base engine option was the L35 325 horsepower with 2-bolt mains, just like the car we have here today. There was also a mid-level option that offered a larger cam, 4-bolt mains, and a Holley carburetor to climb up to 360 horsepower. The top dog in this lineup was the 375 horsepower L78. The L78 motor had square port heads, a solid lift cam, an aluminum intake, and 11-to-1 compression. The two lower horsepower options were available with a 3-speed, 4-speed, or Power Glide transmission, while the 375 horsepower version came only with the 4-speed Muncie. All SS Chevelles came with a 12-bolt rear end in 1966. Posi traction was an option. The suspension package was 30% stiffer on the SS cars and included the SS-only rear frame support braces. These braces mounted between the frame and the upper control arm mount points to help eliminate flex and wheel hop. Standard brakes on the SS Chevelle were 4-wheel drums. Power assist was an option, as well as a metallic lining upgrade. The base car came with a bench seat and, if ordered as an automatic, a column shift. Strato bucket seats and the center console were strictly an option and could be ordered separately. Much to the contrary of popular belief, bucket seats were not standard on SS cars, and neither was the center console. The SS gauge package was also an option, along with the famous knee knocker tack, named so for its placement just above the right knee of the driver. Outside, the car was all new for 1966. Super Sport badges adorned the rear corners, and the cross flags on the front fenders let everyone know this was not the commonplace Malibu. SS nameplates were also mounted on the grille and the tail panel. The SS hoods boast two non-functional bulging vents running front to rear. Originally, the 66 SS was only offered with the lower horsepower motor options. After a few dim comparisons to the 65 SS, Chevrolet introduced the L78 model in June. Magazines at the time were never able to test the latecomer, so all tests were done using the 360 horsepower L34. Motorcade magazine ended up with a best 15.5 at 91 miles per hour in the quarter mile. With a little strip tuning, Popular Hot Rodding got the car down to a 14.4 at 100 miles per hour. These cars were a great success for Chevy, selling over 72,000 that year. Parts for these cars are readily available, and they remain a favorite with the muscle car crowd today. The Chevrolet brochures in 1966 showed this tail panel being matte black. A lot of guys think they all came that way. The fact is, not many were actually delivered that way. Most of them were the body color.
The 1966 Chevelle SS 396 is not a super rare car. Chevrolet made over 70,000 of them. But in the condition this one's in, and with the options it has, this car will sell for over $45,000.